Alright guys, let's do a real quick update video here on the second gen Dodge, the 97 1500 regular cab short bed truck. Not much has happened. Front clips off, obviously, front bumper, front fenders, hood. That's really about the only progress that's been made. I did get the wire harness done for the carbureted engine setup. I'm gonna run a carbureted 59360 motor for the time being. This motor right here, what's in it is just a 318, same 318 that came in the truck. It's got fresh piston rings, rod bearings, main bearings, new oil pump, new timing gear and chain, new cam. It's got an aftermarket cam in it. It's a, oh god, what are the specs on this cam? It's a reground cam. It's 218, it's a 218, 222 at 50 on a 110 lobe separation with about 520 lift. I'm not going to run this engine. I was planning to, but I'm going to run a 360 with a similar spec cam and aftermarket heads, dual plane intake, and a carburetor for now. So I had to modify the engine wire harness so that the air conditioning would work and all the gauges on the dash and such would work. With the carburetor, I do have plans to eventually run a pretty interesting engine setup in this truck utilizing the factory fuel injection, but for now, for simplicity's sake and to just get this thing running and operational, I'm just going to run a carburetor. The inside of the cab is pretty well stripped. I'm going to put down Dynamat everywhere. Pull the door I'm going to pull the doors off, but pull the door panels off, Dynamat behind those, Dynamat behind this, Dynamat on the floor, Dynamat on the firewall. I have to fix this rusted section of floor over here. This is really the only spot of the truck that has any serious rust on the body. Passenger side's totally fine, but this side's a little rusty. So we're going to get this cab off pretty soon and do that. This truck is at my in-laws' garage. They live about an hour away, so don't get to work on it as much as I'd like. We did get this done here. This HVAC box. This has a new heater core, new AC evaporator, new blower motor. It's got new rubber seals on all these blend doors. If you've ever taken apart one of these, you know that all those factory rubber seals kind of fall apart, so we put new seals on all that. Resealed the halves and whatnot, so that's ready to go back in the truck. I'm just waiting to get the body work done on the floor of the cab so that I can put the Dynamat down and put that HVAC box back in. I did paint the firewall and underside of the cab to match the silver on the side of the truck, along with the inner fenders and everything, only to decide I'm eventually going to paint the truck red and white two-tone. So right now it's this brown and silver, so eventually this part will be red this part will be red, and this part will be white. So, gonna repaint the firewall and underside of the cab and everything white to match that, along with the inner fenders and everything, obviously. Trying to think what else is new here. Not a lot. Oh, it does now have a NP242 transfer case. So this truck was originally a 318 46RE automatic truck with an NP231. I did a 5-speed swap on it quite a while ago. Still has a stock NP3500, but instead of the NP231 transfer case, it now has an NP242. They really pretty much just bolt right up. You have to modify the linkage a little bit. I used the stock shifter with a shortened bit of linkage, and it worked out totally fine. So it now has a NP242 out of a, I think it was a 98 or 99 Durango, and that allows it to have all-wheel drive. So you have 2 high, 4 high, 4 high full time, which is basically all-wheel drive. There's a differential inside of the transfer case, and then obviously neutral and 4 low. So that's different. That's going to stay. Gonna pull the front axle, rebuild all that, make some brake upgrades, new ball joints and all that. That's yet to come. I'm going to be making radius style long arms for this truck at stock height. Technically the front will be leveled about 2 inches, but it'll be stock height with long arms. So that's probably going to come after I get the engine running. We're going to run all stainless brake lines, all stainless fuel lines, new poly bushings for the cab mounts and such. So that'll be pretty cool. But that's really it. Not too much going on lately. Like I said, I live about an hour away from where I keep this truck, and you guys know how it is with money and projects. But I figured while I'm over here today, just give a little update on this thing. Haven't forgotten about it, haven't given up on it. It's still here, it still exists, and it's still getting worked on. Got a box full of gaskets up here, you know, all the AC hoses and such. I mean, the bed on this thing's just full of parts and random nonsense. So, haven't forgotten about the truck. It will be coming together at some point, hopefully sooner rather than later, but Lord, I just dropped my phone. For now, that's about it. Not much progress, really. Just figured I'd show this for all my crazy fanatical Mopar guys out there like me before I take this hood off. Here's the sticker, original sticker under the hood. And here's my VIN number. You can see it was a originally, I don't know if it's going to show up, but it was originally a 355 truck as far as the gear ratio goes. You can see it was a 4-speed automatic. It had the, because it's a 44 or a 46 RE. There you can see 3.5 axle ratio, Dana 44 front, 231 transfer case. This truck obviously was an automatic. It's a it's got an NV 3500 in it now, 5-speed, and instead of the 231 transfer case, it's got an NP 242 out of a Durango, which gives it quote-unquote all-wheel drive. So you still have your regular 4 high, 2 high, 4 low, neutral, but it also has a 4-wheel drive full-time setting, just like the Jeeps and the Durangos do. So there's like a differential in the transfer case that allows you to run it all the time. You can see there's the clutch pedal and whatnot. The interior's all apart. I mean, the whole truck's apart, but the interior's apart. The cab's got to come off so I can fix some of this rust and paint everything. There's the headliner that I made a couple years ago, right after I did the 5-speed swap. There's my plate I put in with my switches. Actually, now that I think about it, I might just salvage these switches right now for my F-150. Forgot I had all these things. Just salvaging parts off this damn Dodge left and right while it's apart. Might take the door speakers too. Again, for my Mopar guys, if you want to see the door sticker here, it's a 97 model year, built December of 96. The truck's damn near 30 years old. 6,400 pound GVW, 16x7 aluminum wheels, blah blah blah. If you want to freeze on that and look up the specs, you can. These are the original wheels on it. God knows these tires are dry rotted to hell. I think it still has the original size tires on it. Yeah, it does. They come out to something like a 29-inch tire. When the truck goes back together, it's getting some 16x10 old school slot wheels and 33s, 33x11 or 12. Haven't gotten tires yet for it, but yeah, exciting stuff. The frame horns, still got to do those yet. You can see I cut out the rusted crap, just a rough cut with a grinder to get all that rusted crap out of there. And I'm gonna try and make a set of frame horns out of the same gauge steel that can be used to fix frame horns on these second generation Rams. It's a pretty common spot for things to rust. I mean, the rest of the frame is in good shape. It's just that front frame horn. You can see here, again, this is rough and rusted from me cutting it, but this part here slopes up, this part here slopes down, and everything just collects and catches in this channeled part of the frame. There's nowhere for water and dirt and shit to go, so it just rusts it out. But yeah, I just wanted to show the really the original OEM stickers on here. I think that stuff's pretty cool. It's a shame that part of this sticker's broken off. It's really cool. And if anyone wants to see my fake inspection stickers, it was the last time this thing was on the road was guess it would have been August of 2024, or sorry, August of 2023. I put these stickers on April of 23. PA stickers are valid for a year, so yeah, August of 23 was when I took the truck apart, so it's been apart for 2 years now. But yeah, gonna keep working on this while I'm here at my garage.